Good morning, teachers. My name is Benjaratma. So the topic that I choose is about the protesting in Hong Kong. Uh, Hong Kong is facing a major political crisis amid repeat these protests, beginning with the protest of the lawmaking extradition bill. But in the reality, it is a stand on the Chinese government is a protest to protect the freedom of the people Hong Kong under the shadow of the communist government. This protest originated from a murder case because the Hong Kong couple has to travel to Taiwan, and then the man killed his girlfriend because his girlfriend pregnant, and he come back to Hong Kong alone, and the officials cannot proceed because the law doesn't cover enough for this case, don't have treaty with two nations, and cannot deliver wrongdoers to Taiwan. The Carry-Ram has the idea to lawmaking about extradition bill to deliver wrongdoer to other country because the man do something bad or wrong in Taiwan. So the Hong Kong people don't agree with the lawmaking about extraditions because they are afraid to the China will use the loophole of the law to influence in the Hong Kong. Because the Hong Kong is about the one country two system, including the China and England. The effect, I think, protests for democracy in Hong Kong maybe bring the Hong Kong economy into recession. Mostly tourists and retail sales decrease when foreigner tourists cancel the flight to travel in Hong Kong. Long-term investors are hesitate to invest because the image of confidence, and Hong Kong stock index decreased, which began the middle of the month June ago, and is causing damage to Hong Kong economy because the global financial center, as in the previous week, the Hong Kong Chamber of Commerce announced that the protests in Hong Kong not only affect the Hong Kong reputations and be also the international financial center, but is causing damage to small and medium-sized organizations, including other important business sectors that undermine the security system confidence and the life of Hong Kong people. When have the protesting in Hong Kong, the people cannot spend the money from purchase anything, so the most shop, the most mall maybe shut down and temporary courses. Also, to HSBC, major commercial bank, announced the temporary closure of certain branch, while many other international banks are also considering suspending their service until the situation in Hong Kong has calmed down as well. Even the luxury brands such as the Prada luxury goods from Italy, which has made a profit from Hong Kong market during peak shopping time of up to 20% from global sales, admitting that sales in jewelry fell from political turmoil in Hong Kong.
Okay, so you mentioned about like Hong Kong effects to the economy.
Yes,
For example, in short term, like tourism
yes,
and investment, as the Hong Kong is the center of the banking, right?
yes.
Okay, so and how do you what do you think about if you want to invest, like for example like small company in Hong Kong?
Mm.
What do you think about in this situation?
I think the situations in Hong Kong don't attractiveness to invest because the processing affects to the many business. No matter about the bank, the luxury brand. So I have just a small company. If I invest in Hong Kong, I must concern about the situations of economic unstable. I don't have the confidence if the the exchange rate, the customer spending also affect to my confidence about the sale volume and the customer behavior too.
Okay, and any factor, like not just only the economic factor, what any factor that link to the investment in Hong Kong?
I think the political,
Mm-hmm.
yes, because the Hong Kong as the one country two system, yes, under the UK and China.
Mm-hmm.
So nowadays China have more power, the UK to control the Hong Kong people.
Mm-hmm.
And when I do some business in Hong Kong, I think I have to follow the Chinese law, and
Mm-hmm.
nowadays the Chinese and US have the war,
Mm-hmm.
trading war, yes,
Mm-hmm.
war trading.
Yeah, I think this the factor you mentioned, one is economics.
Yes,
So you can see from the currency, right?
yes,
Hong Kong dollar exchange rate is freezing now, and
yes,
another second is about the political issue. Political issue, you can see that what's the name, the lady of the
Carry Lam.
Carrie Lam, yeah.
Yeah.
The Carrie Lam, she cannot control the Hong Kong people.
Yes.
As you can see that why there's like many protests, and the side that you can see with the umbrella, alright. And because of nowadays Hong Kong was controlled by Chinese government.
Yeah.
Alright, if you want to invest something, you need to report maybe like to Chinese government. And also you can see that the Hong Kong political is unstable.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Unfair
unstable.
to the investment.
Yeah, it's unstable. And now just as you know that is really small case, but now it's like cover
Yeah.
all area and then affect to another country like America come to join, like some people say that okay, Hong Kong has the American stay in the back to protect them.
Yeah.
But in fact is may or not, we don't know that, but I mean because of Hong Kong is about they have very long history, and they like they use the democracy
Yes.
compared to China. After UK we reached them state of freedom, so 50 years ago they they believe or they use the democracy. But if one day they become to be the communist, I think that is very difficult to Hong Kong people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And nowadays you can see a lot of teenagers on the street. They show the idea.
Yes.
Right. Do you have any idea like this particular the protesting in Hong Kong in your suggestion?
The particular, I think, if after the end of the protest, I think the Hong Kong government have to restore about the confidence in image Hong Kong reputations and because the Hong Kong has the international financial center, right, and the gateway to China. Business sector can based on the regulatory standard, rule of the law, political framework, and regulation to help the Hong Kong to do business, feed the business model, and help the invest.
Because of in Hong Kong they use the system of the UK system, banking, education, a lot of things that they use the business model from UK. That's why Hong Kong become popular for the investment. This is really good example for in this discussion. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much for have a discussion for today.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.